Okay, boys. So, seeing at the slide, it is clear to you we are going to learn today active and passive voice. What are we going to learn today? We are going to learn today active and passive voice. Okay. Now, even before we learn active and passive voice, okay, first we should know what is a voice. Okay. The word voice is written over the active voice, passive voice. So, what is voice? Okay. Now, voice is a verb form. I repeat, voice is a verb form which tells how the subject represents its work, how the subject in the sentence represents its work, or how much priority do we give to the object, okay, or how much priority do we give to the object. Now I repeat once again, voice is a verb form which tells how a subject represents its work or how much priority we give to the object. Okay, in this process if you go to the word voice is divided into two parts. What are the two parts? Look at the top slide, my dear boys. Active and passive voice. Okay, so what we will do now, let's look more into the difference between both of them. Okay, let's continue. All are ready? Let's go. Okay, dear boys. Now boys, here you find active voice and passive voice. You know what is voice, okay? Now let's look what is active voice and what is passive voice. Even the examples are given on the slide, okay? Now, when the subject is doer, it is called active voice. That means if the subject is in the beginning and subject is doing the work, if the subject is doer, then it's said to be active voice, okay? When the subject is receiver, when the subject is not doing any work but receiving something from the other person around over there, it is said to be a passive voice. Okay, when the subject is a doer, it is said to be active voice. When the subject is a receiver, it is called a active. It is called as passive voice. Okay, till here is it clear now? Okay, now let's look into the with the help of an example. Active, what is written over the sentence? Mohan writes a letter. What is the active sentence around of it? Mohan writes a letter. So what is the verb? Write. Now who is writing? Who is the subject over here? Mohan. And what is the object over here? What is Mohan doing? He is writing a letter. So Mohan writes a letter. Mohan is the subject. Writes is a verb and object over here is letter. Okay, let's look an example with the same sentence in the passive voice. Okay, now a letter is written by Mohan. Okay, a letter is written by Mohan or a letter is written by Mukesh. Now here what do you find? Here you find, has the meaning of the sentence changed? No, but what has happened around over there? Here you find the letter, the object comes in the beginning and the subject goes at the end. That is Mukesh or Mohan, whatever name you want, you can put over here. Fine. So that is what you find. A letter is written by Mukesh, that is a passive voice, whereas Mohan wrote a letter is an active voice. Till you are clear? Let's continue. Okay, boys. Now here boys, what we will do into with the help of the, now you have to change. Now in your sentence, in your exam, what is going to come? You're not going to identify active and passive voice, but you're going to change active voice into passive or passive voice into active as directed in the paper. Okay, now what is over here? Let's say there are some steps to be followed when you are changing from active to passive. The first step is what? Swap subject and object. What do you mean by the word swap? Swap means change the position. Okay, that is what is called swap. Second one, add the verb to be in the tense of the verb. Okay, add the verb to be. To be verbs are supposed to be add. Okay, in the tense of the verb. Look at the tense, what the tense of the verb is saying around over there. And you need to add the to be verbs. Now wait, hold on. What is to be verbs? I will be giving you in the further slide. Okay. Now, what is the third rule over here? The third rule is write the past participle of the given verb. Write the past participle of the given verb. Okay. The last one, add a preposition mostly by. Mostly what do you find? You find in active and passive voice the word by is being used. Okay. In the previous sentence, what was it? A letter was written by Mukesh. Okay. So this preposition word, that is by, is used many a times when you make it into, when you make an active sentence into passive voice. Okay. Active voice into passive voice. Now, I repeat, what is the first rule? Swap. Swap means change the position. The object in the, when you're making it into a passive voice, the object becomes the subject, the subject becomes the object, and the object becomes the subject. Okay. And what do you add? Which preposition do you add? By. Very good. Then what is the past participle of the given verb? Write the past participle of the given verb. Whatever is the verb you find in the sentence around over there, that sentence has to be changed into past participle. Okay. Add the verb. Which verb has to be added? To be verbs have to be added. Okay. Till here, is it clear? You all are clear? You all understood till here? The 5 points are clear to you? Okay. Preposition. Okay. Now, for example, let's look at the example given over here. He eats an apple. Okay. Now, what is he? Absolutely right. He is the subject in the first case. Okay. Eats is what? What is eats? Verb. Now, what is the last one? An apple is what is an apple? An apple is the object over here. Now, when I'm making into active to passive, when I'm making into passive voice, what do I do over here? I'm going to change the position. That is the first rule, swap. That swap means the word apple will come in the beginning and he will go in the end. So, an apple is eaten. Past participle. What is the verb form? Past participle has to be written down. An apple is eaten by him. He becomes him. Now, why he becomes in him around over there? Father, you have an explanation for the pronoun, change of pronoun. Okay. How the pronoun changes when you changes from active to passive voice. Okay. Now, here you find he eats an apple and the answer is an apple is eaten by him. Clear, boys? Okay, my dear boys, kindly pay attention to the to be verbs. Okay, when the sentence is in the present tense, okay, what do you use? You use the verb am, are, is. Am, are, is. Okay, and when it is past tense, you use the word was, were. W-A-S, was, were. Look into the slide, dear boys. Okay, when it is future, what do you do around over this? Future is be. It can be either being, being. It can be either been, B-E-E-N. Okay, so what you find over here? You find that in the past tense, when the sentence in the past tense, you use was, were. When the sentence in the future tense, you use be. Okay, and in the future and the continuous perfect, the continuous tense, you use the word being, and perfect tense, you use the word been. Okay, now majority of the time you would be having the present and the past and the future coming up around over here. Okay, boys, sentence is coming up. Is it clear what is to be verbs? To be verbs are the first form around over here. Present tense, it is am, are. Second, past tense, it is was, were. A future, and future it will be being. Continuous would be B-E-I-N-G, and perfect would be been. Okay, boys? Mentioned in the early part where we told the pronoun would be changing. Okay, that means now let's look how what is the change in the pronoun. Fine. Now subject is there, object is there. If the subject is I, when you change it to passive voice, it will be me. When you change it into passive voice, the object would be me. If the subject is you, and the object will also be you. Now if the subject is he, the object would be, he would be him. Okay, and when the subject is she, the object would be, if the subject is he, it will be him. If it is she, it is her. It is it, we is us, they is them. These are the pronouns that has to be changed. Now, for example, the first one, what was the first example given up around over there? Okay, in the previous slide we saw the first sentence. So he wrote a letter. A letter was written by Mukesh. A letter was, now here you have the subject. If the subject comes in the form of a pronoun, then when you are making into a passive voice, I will become into me. Okay, you will become into you. No change around over there. He will become him. She will become her. We will become us. It will become it. And they will become them. Okay, these are the things what you have to remember. First, you have to remember the rule. What was the rule? And the rule was swap subject and object. Second, the verb to be is to in the tense form has to be used. Third one, write the past participle of the given verb. Okay, and add a preposition, mostly by, to the sentence. Is it clear? These rules we have learned. Later on we came down to the forms of to be verbs. Okay, and now we have done the change in pronoun, subject and object, change in pronoun. Okay boys, can we continue? This much is clear to you? Everyone understood this? Okay, let's continue. Okay, do the tense part. Okay, tense in this slide you can see the simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense, active and passive, how it has been changed, is been given up around over there. Okay, let's do first one, simple present tense. What is the active? I write a letter. Now here I will become into what? I will become into me. I will become into me. Okay, now active is I write a letter, passive is a letter is written by me. Okay, now simple past is what? I wrote a letter. The letter was written by me. Okay, passive it turns into a letter was written by me. Now in the future tense, when you look, I will write a letter, that is active sentence, and the passive would be a letter will be written by me. Okay, when you're making into passive, as said, the past participle of the verb is to be used. Next instruction was what? Swipe the position. That means the subject will become the object and the object will become the subject. Okay, then a letter is written by, now what you find over here? A letter was being written by me. Now that is when present perfect tense. When the tense is present perfect, I have written a letter will become a letter has been written by me. A letter has been written by me. Okay, now this was present perfect, active and passive. Now let's look into the past perfect. Okay, now past perfect around I had written a letter. I had written a letter. I repeat with the present perfect. I had written a letter. A letter was a letter has been written by me. Okay, it is to make it more clear to use a past participle. It has been used. It is in a bold letters being given around in that picture. Okay, now future perfect would be I will have written a letter. A letter will have been written by me. Okay, the pronoun is changing. I will become me. It is swap is taking place around over there. And what is the next one coming up over here? It is all about your present continuous. Okay, now what is present continuous? I am writing a letter. A letter is being, B-E-I-N-G, being written by me. Okay, being around over here is a word used for present for continuous tense. Okay, now present continuous. Past continuous would be I was writing a letter. A letter is being written. A letter was being written by me. A letter, a letter was being written by me. Okay, now that is all about your present continuous, past continuous and future continuous. Okay, now let's take the last one around over. The last one, that is present perfect continuous. Now present perfect continuous, past perfect continuous as well as future perfect continuous will only have active sentence, and there will be no passive sentences coming or being changed into. Okay, now that is only if your identification is asked, you have to pay attention over here. Here what you will be having have been writing a letter, or what you find have been, had been, past is had been, and the other one is have. Okay, have as. Now I will have been writing a letter. I will have been writing a letter. So till now what did we do, my dear boys? We did the first one, what is voice, okay. Then we did the two types of voice, that is active voice and passive voice, okay. We understood it with the help of an example, am I right? And later on we learned about the rules to change from active voice to passive voice, okay. Then we learned about the note that have been given, the fishing, now my dear boys, here you will find solved examples. These examples have been solved, active to passive sentence have been changed, okay. Now the first one, he helps me whenever I want, okay. Now when you are changing it into passive, the rule is what? First rule is swap, second rule is to be verb is to be used, third rule is past participle of the verb is to be used, and the fourth one is add the preposition, mostly used is by, okay. So here I am helped by him whenever I want. Second one, Rodriguez sir teaches grammar. Grammar is taught by Rodriguez sir. They built a bridge across the river. A bridge was built across the river by them. Ramesh ate 10 apples yesterday. The 10 apples were eaten by Ramesh yesterday. Shankar will do his work. Shankar's work will be done by him. I am answering everyone. Everyone is being answered by me. Everyone is being answered by me. They were painting the walls green. The walls were painted green by them. The walls were painted green by them. Okay. Now, I have sold my bicycle in the last week. My bicycle has been sold by me in the last week. Remember the rule, swap, and after swap is what? That is add to be verbs, then past participle of the verb, and the last one is preposition by. Okay, now let's look the last two sentences over there. Anupama had studied poetry. Poetry had been studied by Anupama. Okay, boys. Last sentence, the king will have captured the fort. The fort will have been captured by the king. The sentence, the king will have captured the fort will have been captured by the king. Okay, now till these are the solved examples, boys. Okay, now I taught you what did we learn in the beginning? We learned about voice. Then the voice are divided in two parts, that is active and passive voice. What is active voice? What is passive voice? Okay, then we learned the interchanging from active to passive voice, in which there are how many rules? 4 rules. What are the rules? Swap, first rule. Second rule, add the to be verb. Third rule, past participle of the verb. And the fourth one around over here is add a preposition, and mostly which preposition is used? By. Okay, boys? My dear boys, there are some certain rules you have to follow when the sentence is either an imperative, or if the sentence is a interrogative sentence or a prepositional verb, or if it has got modal auxiliary. There are some rules to be followed over here and some changes to be made. Well, let's look one by one. Okay, these are the tips for you all. If the sentence is imperative, then what do you use? Use let plus be. That is be word and then plus verb 3. That is verb, which form of verb? Third form of the verb. For example, open the windows. Let the windows be opened. Okay, that is the past participle verb. Let the windows be opened. If it is an imperative sentence, this is the way you write. You started with let when you make it into a passive voice. Okay, boys. Now, second one, interrogative sentence. If the sentence is interrogative, what do? If it's a question is asked, the answer must be interrogative. So, how do you write? Do you know the answer? Is the answer known to you? Is the answer known to you. If the question is if the interrogative, the answer must also be in the interrogative form. If the question is interrogative, the answer must also be in the interrogative form. So when you're making from active to passive, what do you find over here? It should be same in the question manner only. Is the answer known to you? Okay, example is clear. Next, prepositional verb around over here. If the question contains a verb followed by a preposition, the answer must also contain the same preposition. So what preposition you have used early, the same preposition you have to use even down when you make the sentence. Okay, so what is seen around over here? The question contains a verb followed by a preposition. The answer must also have the same preposition, not any new preposition. Okay, now he spoke to the principal. He spoke to the principal. This principal was spoken to by me. Okay, now many a times, my dear boys, this prepositional verb doesn't come in your paper either for identification or to change also. Okay, so don't worry, at this moment it's just an information given to you. As you go to the higher class, you will be getting a better and a much intense explanation for prepositional verbs. Okay, now modal auxiliary over here. If the question contains a modal auxiliary, the answer must also have the same modal auxiliary. Okay, must, ought. Okay, now all these words, if the modal auxiliary in the first sentence in the active voice is must, even when you write down the answer, the passive voice around over there should also have the modal auxiliary word. Okay, example, they may win the match. Now here, what is the auxiliary word? Over here, the auxiliary is may. Okay, they may win the match. And the second one around over next, the answer for it, the match may be won by them. The match may be won by them. Okay, till here, are you clear, my dear boys? Tips when it is an imperative sentence, interrogative sentence, or a modal auxiliary. What are the tips you have to follow? Is it clear? Can we move ahead? Okay, my dear boys. New topic around over here is what? Active, that is from passive to active. Now we are going to do passive to active. There are certain rules to be followed. How we had for active to passive, in the same manner we have certain rules to be followed when we are going to change a passive sentence into an active form. Okay, now here you have what are the rules. Same rule, first rule remains the same, swap the subject and the object. Okay, change the position of the subject and the object. Second rule, remove the to be form of verb. There would be to be form of verb. We did in the previous chapter, in the active voice around of the to be form. Same manner, when it is a passive sentence, there would be to be verb. Remove that. Okay, what are you going to do? Remove it. Then the third one, change the form of the verb according to the tense. Change the form of the verb according to the tense. That means if it is present, the passive is present, the active will also be in present. Okay. Now change the form of verb according to the tenses. And the last one, remove the preposition. What preposition mostly you find? By, the word by. Okay. You are supposed to remove that. Clear? Now this is clear to you. What are the rules to be followed to make it from passive to active? Okay. Can we move ahead? I need to understand, or should I repeat the points once again? Okay, I will do that for you all. Okay, I will repeat what are the steps. Step 1 is the same. What is there for the active? The same step, rule number 1, that is swap the subject and the object. Second is what? Second is to remove the to be verbs written in the sentence. Third is change the form of the verb. Okay, change the form of the verb according to the tense. Change the form of the verb according to the tense. Okay, and the last one around over there, remove the preposition. Now that means the by word used over there, remove the preposition. Okay, boys? Let us learn from the tenses form. Okay, now tense, simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future. Okay, from passive to active, what are the changes we do over here? For example, passive, we will be writing over here eat eat would be or eats would be there. Active form would be is, am or eaten. Okay. Now simple past you would be having ate. Okay. Was, were, eaten. Got it? The next future will eat, will, shall be eaten. Okay, when it is future, you will be having the word be coming up around over there. Clear? Now, continuous is what? eng is eating. And when it's active, it will be either is, am, are being eaten. Okay, continuous, you had the word being, being. Okay, eaten. The word would be eaten only. Now, past continuous would be was eating. Same, was or were being eaten. Got it? Now, when you're making into an active voice around over there, what you find? You find that the simple present tense would be back again in the present form only. Okay, when you're making it into the active form. The tense doesn't change over here. Clear, boys? Now, when your next one, present perfect, past perfect, future perfect, has eaten, had eaten, will have eaten. You will find over there in the previous one we saw present perfect, past perfect over here. Present perfect, has eaten will be has or have been eaten when you're making it into active. Okay, past perfect would be had eaten, had been eaten, and future perfect would be will have eaten or will shall have been eaten. Okay, this is clear. Now this is what in the tense form, when it is in the simple present, in the passive voice is in the simple present, the active voice will also be in the simple present form only. The tense will not change, my dear boys. Remember that very carefully. Otherwise, you will lose your marks for that. That is why I am repeating again and again. Tense of the sentence will not change when you make it into active to passive or passive to active. Okay, so this slide over here will help you what you are going to add when you are going to make it into an active form. Is it clear? Or the active voice. Clear? Let's continue. Okay, boys, for your better understanding, let's look at some of the few solved examples over here. Okay, now that's what is this? These are the sentences from passive. It has been turned into an active voice. Okay, now Braille is taught to blind children. Okay, what is the first sentence? Braille is taught to blind children. And what is the active form? They teach Braille to blind children. They teach Braille to blind children. Got it? Next, the floor had been swept by his mother. His mother had swept the floor. Had been becomes what? Had swept. Got it? This is the way you change the tense. Clear? Now, a hospital was established by Chittaranjan Das. Chittaranjan Das established a hospital. Vibration of sound are picked by the human ear. Okay? Vibration of sound are picked up by the human ear. What is the answer for it? The human ear picks up vibration of sound. Human ears picks up vibration of sound. Okay, now next one. The match was won by us. We won the match. So simple. Got it? The match was won by us. Remove the by word. Okay, was remove the verb you have used over there. So what it becomes? We won the match. Going ahead. We were taught French by Miss Sophia. Miss Sophia taught us French. Understood? So simple it is now. Now you are getting it very good. You are doing it with me. Very good, boys. Okay. Now next one coming up around over here. The queen's necklace was stolen by the crow. The crow stole the queen's necklace. Okay. Now by whom could this have been done? It's a question interrogative sentence. You remember the formula for interrogative? If the question is in the interrogative form, the answer should also be in the interrogative form. Okay. Now what was the question over here? By whom could this have been done? And what is the answer? Who could have done this? Simple. Who could have done this? Clear, boys? Now coming to the next one. The animals have been taught survival instincts by nature. Nature has taught animals survival instincts. Nature has taught animals survival instincts. Okay. Now the house was set on fire by the people. Okay, the house was set on fire by the people. And what is the active voice over here? The people set the house on fire. The people set the house on fire. Is it clear, boys? This is clear? The 10 examples are clear. It made you all understand how to change passive voice into active. Okay, can we move ahead? Now, my dear boys, you will be having sentences like change the voice would be coming in. Okay, they will give it in the bracket either to make it passive or make it active would be given over here. Now, this change the voice, you are going to do it in your paper, in a sheet of paper, and file it and keep it in the file safely. Okay. Now, sentences are given. Very simple sentences are given. I am giving you only 5 sentences. Okay, boys, only 5 sentences to do at home. Clear? Now, what is the first one? Politicians don't really catch my attention. Okay. The second one, my light sleep was suddenly disturbed by a jolt along the bed. Okay. My light sleep was suddenly disturbed by a jolt along the bed. What is the third sentence? The contract was extended by another 6 months. I repeat, the contract was extended by another 6 months. Now the fourth sentence, his tenants trusted him with all their secure teaching material. His tenants trusted him with all their secure teaching material. What is the last sentence over here? Natural selection minimizes any behavior that benefits others. Natural selection minimizes any behavior that benefits others. Okay, so this 5 sentence, simple 5 sentence you will be able to solve, my dear boys. No problem. Okay. So so I hope you all have understood this chapter. Okay, you have understood how to change for active voice into passive and passive voice into active. Okay, so this is you remember the rules. Just follow the rules and remember the what is the main important tense over here. Tense doesn't change in. When you change the voice, the tense doesn't change. Okay, I have given you some tips to remember. That is, when it is an imperative sentence, what has to be done. If it is an interrogative sentence, what has to be done. If you have a modal auxiliary in a sentence, what you have to do. Okay, so do remember the tips too and follow the tips very carefully. Okay, boys. Thank you, dear boys. Take care.